Hey everyone, this is Steve. I've got a lot of messages this week about last week's lesson. It sounds like a lot of you missed it. And the reason is because when I tried to upload it, because I was actually traveling again last week and I tried to upload it, it would not load. I tried everything I could. I think I'm gonna probably have to re-record it because the one I have, for whatever reason, it's not loading correctly. So I'm still kind of learning, I guess, how all this works, but I just want to kind of give you an update on that. So if I have to re-record it, I will get that done. I'll get it loaded so you guys can watch last week's lesson. This week, though, starting this week, and I think going forward, in our area, we're going to be basically having church again. And with church again, our church is going to start exactly at the same time, pretty much, where I would normally have the lesson. And so because of that, I am not able to, do the lessons like I normally do, at least at that time. And so I'm gonna have to delay it probably. I could do it earlier, but it sounds like a few of you prefer later, at least based on some of the feedback I've gotten so far. If you wanna send me some feedback, you can. But so I'll probably end up doing it at noon Mountain Time, okay? Because I'll need to kind of get home and get things settled with the kids and lunch and all that stuff from church. And then from there, I can go ahead and do the lesson. So that's kind of what's going on, just to give you kind of a heads up, just to let you know, for those of you who are kind of waiting on a lesson. And again, I will upload last week's lesson. If I have to re-record it, I will, but I'll make sure that that's up there as well. So for those of you that missed it and wanted to see that, just know that it'll be there. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update. Tomorrow, like I said, probably at noon, so that way you have a time to kind of expect. And it'll probably be that way going forward, because what they've done in our area is they've kind of broken our ward into the last names. So if your last name starts with a certain letter, you go at like 9 and then 10, 11, things like that. So they've kind of split it up. And so my slot just so happens to fall at my normal teaching time. So it's all gonna have to change. So anyway, so the time change will happen. Like I said, if some of you prefer earlier, just let me know. But so far the consensus has been a little bit later, which is fine. And for me, that might be a little bit easier too, just because of the time frame with church. So anyway, that's what's going on. So I'll get those lessons uploaded tomorrow. And like I said, we'll have a lesson tomorrow, probably around noon.